Hi, we're explaining Medicare like you're under 5 in under 5. So remember, Medicare has 4 parts, and we'll put a little half in there for one of the extra parts, and 3 options. What are the 4 parts? A, B, C, D, and there's that S for the little half one. Now, A is for your hospitalization. The way we remember that is if you have an emergency, you have to go to a hospital, right? That does not have a premium if you've worked 40 quarters or if your spouse has worked 40 quarters. B is for doctors and outpatient. The way we remember that one is mommy and daddy always wanted you to be a doctor. Now, B does have a premium. If you make over a certain amount of money, you do have to pay a premium. And if you make more money, you have to pay more premium. C, we couldn't think of anything clever for that, but that's Medicare Advantage plans. The only thing we can think of is some people see the differences and the advantages of Medicare Advantage plans. D is for drugs. Thank you for making that easy. And S is for supplements. S is not a federal program, but it is regulated by the federal government. And then we're going to put these together. Now, think about building a house. We're going to start out with a floor. Option 1 is A plus B. That's our foundation. Remember A for hospitalization, B for doctors. Think of this kind of like an 80-20 plan that mom and dad used to have years ago. The insurance company paid 80%, you paid 20%, and maybe there were some deductibles. That's similar to Medicare. With A and B, you have pros and cons. The pro to A and B alone is you get choice. You get to go anywhere you want to go in the country to any doctor, hospital, urgent care, any, as long as they accept Medicare. The negative is there's no maximum out of pocket. So you can imagine if you're going through chemo, radiation, or anti-rejection drugs that are Part B drugs, that 20% could really add up. And then the other negative is there's no drug coverage. So I said it was an option. I didn't say it was a good option. Now, number 2 is A plus B plus D plus S if you choose. We call that one better than a PPO plan because it is. Again, the pro, you have choice. Go to any doctor, any provider in the country as long as they take Medicare. The negative is really only one. You have 2 additional premiums. So you'll pay for a Part D premium and you'll pay for a supplement premium. And that depends on how much you want it to cover of that 20% in those deductibles. And then there's option 3. Option 3 is called Medicare Advantage plans. Now around the country, there's a variety of different Medicare Advantage plans. There are HMOs, PPOs, PFFSs, MSAs. There's cost plans. There's a ton of different plans. The most popular, I would say, would be HMO or PPO. But you need to check with a good independent insurance agent on what's available in your area, or go to Medicare.gov and you can try to figure this out on your own. Another winky. Now with Medicare Advantage plans, there are pros and cons. Now the pro might be in your area that the premium is little or nothing. So you don't have those 2 extra premiums like you did with option 2. However, you need to check your area. And then the negatives are your A and B is basically being administered by a private insurance company. So think about it. You have another level where you have to get approval for things. So that procedure or your test may be denied. So you just have to keep that in mind. And then they also, by the way, on the positive side, give you extra benefits. A lot of these plans will give you dental, vision, hearing, maybe even transportation. So that is a positive thing. So on the negative side, again, be careful because they are a little bit more restrictive, and you may not have a lot of say-so in what you do when you want to do it. Now, this is very confusing. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So what I would recommend is look for a good independent insurance agent in your area, or just go to our website. It's www.go2hir, that's Go, the number 2, HIR.com. Check us out. give us a call. We don't charge any extra broker fees, only whatever the insurance company pays us if we place your plan. That's a good deal. Give us a call.